Hey, Jim.
Hey, Mike.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you. Good to be back.
Yeah, episode 29.
29. That's right.
That's unbelievable.
Wow.
I missed you last week.
Sorry.
I had to go solo.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to leave you hanging.
I want to let you know we got a copyright violation.
Again?
Again.
Okay.
It
How many does that make? Two or three?
Two. But we got locked out of TikTok and we got locked out of YouTube.
We got locked out of TikTok?
Yeah, so...
That's chore.
Just a shout out to Jim Christie, one of the teachers at Truman. I did a sad episode and the Truman prom crash, the car crash, and he sent me a video, a snippet of it, and he added some song to it for a little emotional,
It
was really good. It was perfect,
yeah.
except YouTube and TikTok didn't like the fact there was a song that I didn't give credit to. So I had to remove the song before. So anyhow,
delete audio.
So where were you last week?
Took a midweek jaunt out to Vegas with a couple friends because prices are lower for the flight and the hotel.
Wow!
And we saw Kenny Chesney again. We saw him once at the Lake Tahoe golf thing.
Okay.
So my friend Kelly's like, "Hey, he's playing there, and he's playing at the Sphere, that new place." It's on
my list.
Whew.
Want to get to that Sphere?
Yeah, it is something.
Something else.
So yeah, we shot out there, and he did a great job. 2.5 hour show, and the Sphere, you got to see it. No matter what you see there,
I have to go.
Just see.
How are your seats? Good.
Actually, little advice here. It's like an IMAX theater.
Okay.
That's the closest thing I could come up with. So ours was like level 4. So you're like, oh, you're up there. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
You want to be a little high. We said level 3 or 4 would be perfect.
Okay.
Because one, you're going to be
right. PSA out there?
Little PSA, in case you're out there. So if you're 1, you're going to be looking right at, like, Kenny Chesney.
Right.
Like, he'll be talking to you.
But part of the show is the
graphics. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right. So, yeah, we had a great time out there. Our friends Adam and Aaron from Tahoe. We told them they were going. They're like, we'll go. And like, okay. They're a great time. So really good time.
Well, we missed you last week.
Yeah.
I'll let you know I didn't do a beer preview.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I thought that would be a little inappropriate talking about the SAD organization stands for Students Against Destructive Decisions.
Right.
Used to be drunk driving, but they changed it now. So I didn't preview a beer.
No.
I had got this last week. But I saved it for you.
Thanks.
One of my favorite breweries.
Oh.
I love Sam Adams. Been there several times. I told you I love their Cold Snap. We had Cold Snap a couple months ago. Yeah. This is between their Cold Snap and their summer ale. This is their beer in between.
Okay.
So it's called Porch Rocker.
Porch Rocker.
Any information?
Yeah, we do. What do we got? It's a I never heard of this. It's a lemon rattler.
Oh, I like rattlers.
What?
It's a little like all right. So it's
only you would know.
I know. It's a little like a shandy.
Okay.
Shandy
is like a snake.
Like a lemon shandy is half lemonade, half beer.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna.
It's the Honor Palmer.
Yeah, kind of. I'm a big Honor Palmer guy.
Yeah. But it's out of beer.
This is more beer.
Okay.
Less lemonade.
Oh, okay.
Or it's lemon zest.
This is lemon. What do they got? Combined. Oh, a Golden Hills Lager.
Okay. I love a lager.
You know what that means.
Yeah. It's
combined with a fresh squeezed lemon.
Yeah.
So you nailed it.
So it's not. It's halfway between a regular lager with nothing in it and a shandy.
Shandy's. Give me an example of a shandy again. Refreshment.
My favorite shandy is Leinenklugel.
Leinenklugel.
Out of Wisconsin, I believe.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Anyhow, to me, I don't know. That was my first shandy,
okay.
And that is literally half beer, half lemonade.
Oh, okay. So it's half and half.
Yeah, it's half and half.
Wow.
My favorite brewery, Warwick, has a margarita shandy.
Oh boy, people love the margaritas.
Yeah, the margarita shandy is half margarita, half beer.
What was that one you posted with the? You're all excited about the VW bus on it. It's a new release from the Warwick. Did you put that on there? It has the VW bus?
I did. I believe they have an orange shandy. I posted.
They have the Orange Crush.
The Orange Crush.
Wow,
yeah, that's
people love
Orange Crush, right? So that's their new. We have to head over there.
Yeah.
We have to head over there for that.
And then there was a second one you posted.
Yeah, there was another one. Yeah, there was a couple posts recently. Yeah. Today's release day, Wednesday.
Release day Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe we'll head over.
That's right.
All right, so let's crack open
Sam Adams Porch. Traditional label, not those.
Not the graphics. Yeah. But what's the ABV?
ABV. We've been kind of at this 4.5.
All right, that's good. It's a good drinkable.
Yeah.
Any IBUs, bitterness? Probably not.
No IBUs.
Lager's not really bitter, and I'm assuming a Rattler because it's got a little lemon zest in it.
I'm thinking like a snake, like a rattler. You know how the rattles it? It's a rattler.
All right, man. Cheers.
All right. Let's do it. Yep. Cool label. Pretty cool label.
Wow.
It's good.
It's good.
You can taste the lemon.
Yeah. So I know you're not a shandy guy, so this is a good substitute.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow, it's good.
Definitely the lemon.
This is great. It's almost like it should be a summer beer.
Yeah, I was just thinking that with that lemon. Yeah, it really comes through.
All right. Pretty good. So if you're looking for something,
yeah, that'll work.
Porch Rocker, Sam Adams.
Not too heavy. Like
check it out.
5, man. Throw them down.
Very drinkable. All right, on to the podcast. Listen, we're coming down to the wire. We got 2 more left today and next week.
Oh boy.
And this is a big time of year for schools. I taught elementary school for 9 years. Our high school has, I know the middle school has something coming up.
This Friday, Black Gold Day.
Right, and Truman has the Black Gold Day. We had that a couple weeks ago. We thought a field day episode would be great.
Yeah.
I know you elementary school teachers out there.
Days,
field day was the day.
It was for me.
Usually you divided colors, 2 teams, black or gold.
Gold or whatever.
And I remember at our elementary school, Ralph Waldo Emerson.
My mom taught there.
Yeah, we would line those. We'd line up in the field. Gold on one side. All the kids would bring their chairs out, and then you would just run competitions
all day.
Like kids loved
endless relays.
A lot of cheering.
Relays.
A lot of relays. A lot of cheer. Tug of war.
Love it. I hate that, man. After a while, you figure it out. Like, this is brutal, man. Like, I'm burning up my skin. I'm ripping up my hands. Like, nothing. I'm like, I guess so, dude.
So, if you're out there and you're looking forward to that, I mean... Sunscreen.
Water bottle. You know that. Hat. Take a hat.
Need a hat.
And if you're a teacher, bring a chair. Because if not, you're going to be standing all day.
Yeah, you bring your own chair.
All the women at my school know that. I didn't bring a chair.
Yeah.
I think they bring me an extra one because they're like, Richards won't bring one. He'll forget. Don't you have one in your car? No, I don't. No, I don't.
So, I have a story, field day, maybe now, I said teaching 36 years, maybe 28 years ago.
Right out of the chute.
Yeah, one of our field days.
Not even 10 years.
We had a black gold teacher volleyball, dodgeball competition.
I brought that back. I told you that was my idea.
Dodgeball. Those were the days where like you weren't really thinking about lawsuits.
No.
You were thinking about somebody could get hurt.
No.
Today we're a little less.
Whoa.
I know. At Truman, when we had our Black Gold Day, we have an infamous student-teacher football game.
Oh.
Flag football.
Dan Donnelly, right?
Dan Donnelly,
Dan Donnelly. I think he was the founder. I think he was the founder.
He'd be our quarterback.
Yeah, he was the guest. I don't know which episode, but he was.
Listen, I got to tell you,
people love
flag football against high school students. Not good.
Not good. They're
not good.
They're in their prime.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'd have a young teacher who could maybe compete.
Yeah,
but
22.
Yeah. The strategy for the boys would be go deep.
Go deep.
Go deep.
Go deep. Throw it up.
And us older teachers, we couldn't.
Throw me a screen pass. Yeah. I'll do a button hook.
But I remember back, I don't know, 28 years ago, we had a dodgeball competition.
Right. Did you use those red playground balls?
Yeah. And I think I won. Our team won because it was like I may have been the only male teacher at the school. Well, Lou DeFontenay was the other male teacher, so we probably split up. But had a great day. I get home, and I get a phone call from one of the teachers. Her husband called me and said his husband had to be a lawyer.
Oh, great!
And he wanted to let me know that Renee was in the emergency room.
Ooh, not just the hospital. Emergency room.
she was having neck and head pain from one of the dodgeballs that I beamed her in the head.
Nice.
So I'm like,
today we need concussion.
Yeah, I was quite like distraught.
Right.
Not sure what to say.
Right.
I'm clamoring, and then next thing I know, I hear the phone, and there's Renee's voice, and it was a joke.
Oh, like the Halloween?
Yeah,
one?
Prank.
Jesus.
Like another prank. They love to prank me.
My God.
I think it has something to do with every day I'd come in and mention maybe what they were wearing or their hair or something like that. So they're getting even. Those teachers love to.
You left out that part.
Yeah, they love to get even with me.
Wow.
And
that's serious, man. I thought the Halloween was crazy.
Yeah, that was the Halloween. If you don't remember that, I got a birthday card from a kid who murdered somebody.
It was a death threat.
It was, and it was a joke.
Yeah.
Anyhow, but shout out to Renee and our husband. Thank you for that.
Great memory.
That, field day prank.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Jesus. Wow.
Anybody looking for something, that's not a bad idea.
I guess so. Yeah, I really don't think like that. But hey, yeah, you're right. Let's go.
You got anything?
Yeah, ours is a little different. Actually, it's kind of good play. Black Gold Day. We do ours inside in the gym.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking, if you're a teacher, it's nice. One, in case it rains, because then
you're
like,
there's no rain day. Right.
And you want kids sitting around all day.
Right.
With that canceled. We did that with a field trip once.
Yeah, I think you told us that story.
Worst day ever. And then we have, if it's real hot. Of course, it's going to get hot this week.
Yeah, right. It's going to be hot.
Up to 90.
Up to 90, just in time for field day.
Just in time. There's never been a cool field day.
There could be one tomorrow. There could be some schools tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Friday. You think
Friday.
Friday's usually a good day for a field day.
It is, but it's still
going to be 87?
90. Call it 90.
Okay.
Call it what it is. So you're in the gym, so they get the big fans. We pack the kids in. Marlo's got the tunes like wailing, you can't hear anything. Kids are screaming and yelling. The teachers do a good job. What you got to do is get the kids out of the stands for the vents.
Oh, yeah,
So the teachers are calling names, kids aren't paying attention, nobody knows what's going on. But yeah, they get them out there, and then, they do a lot of like relay races, team events, which I love.
Yeah.
The basketball and all.
I saw one, real quick, just a sidebar. I saw one with mattresses.
Oh, the mattress, you put the person on a mattress?
No. This was, I just saw this clip. They had those inflatable, the mattresses, and you had to dive on it and slide across the gym floor. Then you got up.
On a mattress?
On a mattress. You dove on it, and it slid across the gym floor. Then you got up and tagged the next person who dove on it again, and then they'd go a few feet. Then they'd get up. So it was all about momentum.
Jeez.
And who could get to the other side? Yeah, the other side. Of course, there's a few accidents where you missed the mattress.
Jackknife, just missed the mattress. I remember in college we did it. The first time I saw it, they're like, we're doing a mattress race, right? In the middle of like a field. I'm like, all right, where'd the mattresses come from? Whose room are they coming from? So you'd have 4 guys, and someone would jump
and
on.
And you'd carry them.
And you'd carry them down. And they stop, the guy would go flying off. You're like, yeah, that's a great idea.
It's not a great idea.
But it was, we had the little guy. He's like, oh, no, like a jockey. You want somebody that size. So some of the races, it's just fun watching kids like losing their minds. And we used to have one, again, I don't think it got banned not banned, but we used to do, the kids do it. And it's called the scooter race.
Oh, the scooter race.
But it's in the circle.
Okay.
Remember that one?
No.
Oh, so you like 2 teams, each one.
Right.
So any way you want to do it, it's like a team one. So you either grab his hand or the kids grab your leg, and they drag you. You got to go around the circle and then come back, and then you switch and then go around the circle.
Okay.
Well, it looks like a circle in New Jersey, like the traffic circles. It's just like that. Kids slamming into each other. It's like a total train wreck. But it's my favorite one. And I think when I first got there, I remember doing it once. The teachers did it. And it was great, man. I remember I had somebody, I think they had long legs, man. And I would just cut them loose.
Now you're
not
worried.
nobody.
Yeah, no.
We had musical chairs.
Musical chairs,
Mrs. DQ about this one.
She participated in
there?
Okay.
There was a lot of women, not to be sexist, but we started, this would be funny. Oh, they got
very competitive. Yeah. Crazy competitive.
Like I think the nurse was on duty. So you get down like 3 or 4. And I remember I got knocked off, and I just went flying, and the kids thought it was the greatest, lost their minds.
They love seeing the teachers get involved. So any teachers out there that get involved,
it doesn't matter.
Just have fun.
Right.
I loved, and I this is not from. It is probably from field days. It's from picnics. It's from everything. The old baseball where you put your head.
Oh, the bat race.
The bat race where you spin around 10 times.
Oh,
you got to spin around with the bat, and then you've lost
all buried.
All buried. Maybe you lose consciousness even.
Well, my buddy used to do it in college. We did his backyard, and my friend's like, "Oh, I'm really good at this." So I'm talking to somebody with their back to it. I see him do it. He runs down, does it, comes running down, and he's coming right for us, like totally veered off. The person's talking to me, wipes the person out, like never saw it coming. He's like, "Sorry about that."
The good old days.
When there's a possibility you might throw up during the competition. But the bat race, I think we still do it. In one of our relays, I think they have.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
It's great, man.
And that's the memories that you want.
That's what you remember.
You want people you want the kids to come back and say, "You remember field day, Mr.
Oh, you took out." Oh, one time I remember this wasn't, but sorry, my cracking up is kicking in. Cracking myself up. We had one. It was a pep rally thing, and this one teacher was an older teacher, so they got this student, I think it was a student teacher or whatever, to dress up in the Tiger uniform.
Okay.
So he comes blowing out, right? Runs over this teacher, like,
I couldn't see.
And we were like, "Oh, is that part of?" And we're like, "No." He just like ran over. I think they're bringing back the Tiger suit, but like for 10 years,
they didn't.
No.
Accident.
No. And I think some kid was in a relay race who's in a wheelchair. And I was like, wow, they're really going fast. Comes back, boom, jackknife. The whole thing goes flying. I'm like, that's not cool.
Yeah,
But the kids loved it.
This is your spirit week, right?
I guess. Yeah, probably you'd probably do something different every day.
I know.
I didn't get that memo.
One of the teachers at your school, a Truman alum, brought back about 10 years ago for our homecoming and the bonfire.
How could that go wrong?
I was like, what? I was coaching the soccer team, and the athletic director came up to me and said, "Mike, we're bringing back the bonfire." And
people
I was
love
like,
it.
"What?" And where's the bonfire going to go? And he's like, "On your soccer field." I was like, "What?" I said,
during soccer season.
Yeah, during soccer season. He's
it was in the fall, right?
Yeah, it's in the fall. And he's like, but we promise that whatever happens, we're going to regrade your... And he shows me a calendar, and he points to he goes, after the bonfire, on this date, we're going to reseed and regrade your field. And he points to something.
Regrade it?
Well, they were coming out to resurface the field. That's what he says to me. So I'm like, okay. But I said, listen, make sure it's as far off the field, as far as you could go. Of course, it's like right on the
50-yard line.
Yeah, right in the middle of the field.
Midfield.
Yeah, like, what? This is ridiculous.
Right.
So it was the biggest bonfire I'd ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
maybe
know who did. Marla, right?
Fire department's there just to make sure it doesn't go crazy.
Yeah. Get out of hand.
Every piece of wood in Bristol Township was used. I think we collected pallets.
You could see it from space.
I think they got like a donation, and I remember
Marla,
for weeks prior to it,
just kept stacking.
There was stacks and stacks. People were dropping off pallets off.
Extra wood.
He went to the community. Anyone out there that has a pallet?
Extra firewood. A shed you just ripped down that you don't want to get rid of.
So
I wish I'd seen that. It was
that huge. After that, there was a giant scarred earth for like 6 months. Nobody came out.
Like a meteorite hit it.
So in the spring, I bought 300 pounds of grass seed. And I got some of the players together, and we went out and raked and reseeded.
The whole thing.
We had to reseed the
soccer field.
The 50 by 50 scorched earth. But look, they're the memories. I know. I'm sure the kids said that the bonfire was something.
Right. Well, that bonfire, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't know. We brought it back 1 year, 2 years. I don't know.
It wasn't many. But I remember it was the Friday
night. It was a big deal.
Right? It was.
It was a homecoming. Something like that. Yeah.
Right. Good old big old bonfire going. That's what you need. Yeah, they heat up fast too, man. That's a good one, man.
All right, listen. I think we're pretty good.
I'm trying to get some video Friday.
Oh yeah, you're going to go to your Black and Gold Day Friday.
Yes, I'm a emeritus. No, I'm trying to think of that word.
Wait,
in college,
is the fire company coming?
No, that's the picnic. I will go to that.
Okay. I was looking forward to that when they come. They hose the kids down.
No.
No.
Well, that's what you would think.
Oh.
No. Turn on a fire hose for about 2 hours. Oh. That's what's good. I would take a picture.
So it's like a sprinkler.
Yeah, but it's coming out of a fire truck. Yeah, you have to see it. I will definitely. We
need some video.
The news hasn't seen this yet. It's the only one in the country.
Okay.
I guarantee it. There's no middle school or any school, but the president, he loves it. He loves it.
So this is the picnic.
That's the picnic.
Yeah, we had our special ed picnic yesterday. We have a picnic at Falls Park every year.
It was me. He didn't make it.
Yeah.
Because he's special ed.
Marlo was the DJ.
It's a fever pitch.
I'm sure. So, I don't know. This time of year is a great time of year.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Teachers, have fun with those students. These are the years that, like...
This is what they remember.
This is what they remember.
Remember you lost Mr. Richard in that musical chairs? I'm like, is that all you really remember?
That's all we remember.
That's all I remember. I loved it. We still talk about it.
All right, and next week will be probably our fifth week. You know, well, we will have a beer crawl.
Oh.
Remember, we had a beer crawl the first day of school.
Oh, season 1, episode 1?
Yeah. I think on the last day of school, we should have another beer crawl.
Yes. That was one of my favorite ones.
That would only be fitting.
Only fitting. Maybe Kate Chesney could come and play a few songs.
So look for, this should be posted soon. Look for our final podcast next week, and then our beer crawl.
Beer crawl. So how many more we got? 2?
Well, 3? One more official podcast, which will make it 30.
30. Wow. Even 30.
And then we'll have like a fun. We'll go live.
Go live.
We'll go live on the beer crawl.
That's just like we started with. End with the beer crawl. Start with the beer crawl.
And end with a beer crawl.
End with a beer crawl.
All right, listen.
When in doubt, do a beer crawl.
Yeah. Always a good time.
Always a good time.
Can't
lose.
Can't beat that. All right, listen. You know what to say?
Come
on.
With every story.
No.
There's a drink. No.
With every
drink,
there's every pour.
There's a story.
All right, man.
All right.
Listen, I'll see you next week.
It's only 30 tries.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you next week.
All right.
All right. Bye.